and welcome back to another review with me, OverDose Vapes, and my fiance, Vanna Vapes. That's
Hi.
right. I put a ring on it.
He put a ring on it. Put a ring on it. I don't know the song, or I would sing it. The whole song.
Then we'll get copyright strikes.
No, because I sang it.
It'd be too close. She's good.
It is a flower, so if you guys can't see it, I will put up close pictures for you guys. Because, you know.
The ring is called
Panda.
So today we're looking at something that was sent out by our good friends over at Trinity Glass Hardware, and this is the US.1 mechanical mod and the US.1 V2 RDA. And
they sent us a whole bunch of range of different tops, and they're starting to do tops that fit multiple RDAs, which I kind of wish they stayed where they were, where they had tops for different ones.
They've always done that. They've always had tops that'll fit different RDAs.
I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I thought they'd add to, because usually you pick your top, whatever. But yeah, they all fit perfectly. The only one we had a problem with was the goon, but they said that they're trying to figure out the goon. They're having problems with the whole building the glass around the goon, and
really only specifically the one
O-rings,
and it's the one goon top, right?
No, they're having problems with the goon period. They're well, yeah, I think it's the because
the bullet competition ones that we have seem to fit fine.
Yeah, and they sent you O-rings with it, but they were too chunky. It was for, what is this called? The kind of competition ones? Competition?
Yep.
The competition one. That's the one that's they're having problems with. Either it's too big for the original O-rings,
so it slips right off. Or
it's too the O-rings they give you are too chunky. So what I found is if you have the drops O-rings fit. You put the drops O-rings on it, and it makes it fit. It fits perfectly. I had what was it, my third one? Second one, a champion for my goon, and I broke it.
I broke the first one. She broke the second one.
Yeah, so now we're with the bullet. It's just, for some reason, did not want to have that cap on it.
Our goon is cursed with those regular
it's like, it just wants its original cap back. That's what it wants.
It wants to wear its original hat.
All the other ones, I've never broke one. It just seems like the goon, maybe the goon's just... I do have goon food in it, so maybe it's heavy on one side.
Heavy on one side, yeah.
Because that goon food is... If you don't know it, go check out Yeti Wire, and it's always Black Friday, and goon food is humongous. That is a big coil.
It's a big fat coil. And you know, in the goon, RDA is heavy, and I could see that a lot of reasons why it would be top heavy. So, but anyways, and that's the one problem that we've had with these things.
But besides that, they're beautiful.
Besides that, everything else has been really great. And honestly, the reason we wanted to do this video was mostly to talk about the mod, because the mod they sent is just...
Everyone knows about the caps.
Yeah, and we've talked about the caps at length before, but this mod, as I don't think it gets enough attention, because it is absolutely... This isn't the newer
mod, right?
This is the newest, this is their mod, yeah.
Oh,
and their newest version of their RDA as well. And I think it just doesn't get enough attention, and so we kind of wanted to talk about it, because it's fucking nice.
Can I say something? Like... You know me with my problem with my hands, with buttons. I'm always having issues with buttons where I have to actually like unscrew them, obviously because I have nails, and because my fingers issues, like I can't have them too rough or anything. That button is like perfect. It's not too like loose. It's a perfect, like, what's it called? Throw. And I can use it, like, let me show, like, even with my nails, like, I have no problem. It's perfect. And it's flat on there. Ew, I just got juiced all
I know, I just juiced it.
It's flat on there. It's so well put together, and it feels so good in your hand. The mat is, oh my god. Ew, that's that, you have that in there, and it tastes like soap. So, if you ever had this stuff, I don't know what it is with my taste buds, but I get like a soapy taste from it. It is the I Love Donuts 2, not the original one, the 2, I get straight soap. Like this.
It's not the best
This like soap that you use for your dishes.
But yeah, the button on this thing it sits flush. I've never had to tighten it or
It's
anything.
amazing.
I've never had to mess with it. The mod actually comes apart in the middle, and we'll show you guys up close stuff. It
I
has.
didn't even know that.
It comes apart in the middle instead of the bottom. So I've never had any problems like with the button becoming loose. It sits flush, and the throw is very short. Not so short that it's like the broadside, but
It doesn't
it's
get
just
stuck.
perfect. It's
It
just
doesn't
perfect.
get stuck. You don't have feel like it's not like the broadside where you hit it on both like sides and it feels like it might get stuck or like something like after you use it for a while. It's just like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just you
It's a
push
couple
it.
millimeters deep.
It's the
It's
best
enough that
button
you feel-
I've ever used. Ever.
It's enough that you feel like you're pushing something, but it doesn't give. It's not a lot of resistance. It's just a really well designed button. That's my
It's
favorite part about the whole.
Sturdy. It's a very sturdy button. Like it doesn't feel like after like a year of using it, it's going to start getting like chunky or like stuck or anything.
It feels the same now as the first day we got it.
I
And we've
love
had
it.
we've had it for a couple weeks, and we've been using it. I used it for like a week straight. Penny used it for like a week straight. Every day. So
I see you dropped it. The only complaint I have is because, and this is just my OCD. The caps don't fit like on like
it's not flush.
flushed. There is a lip going on,
How about
and
with one of these ones? Let's try with one of those ones.
I'm scared.
'Cause there's several. Let me see.
I'm scared to lift that cap.
There's
'cause
several
so much
caps.
juice in there.
There's several caps that go with this RDA.
No, none of the caps.
Sit 100% flush.
Maybe they did that on purpose. I'm pretty sure they probably did. There's maybe a reason for it. I don't know what the reason would be, but for me, my OCD, it bugs the heck out of me. But it's something that I've learned to just ignore.
Maybe one of these like bullet caps on.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, maybe so you can use your glass cap on it and it'll fit good. Because that fits perfect.
Perfect.
Like, well, besides the bulge, but like the little gap. But there's always a gap with the caps. Maybe that's why. So you can have your glass. You can have the option of the glass cap, a whole glass cap, and it'll fit. That makes sense.
It looks really good like that.
But I love this one. Like
There's half metal, half glass ones that they
These
come
are
with.
beautiful.
They're really great. Yeah. I love the fact that it's a combination of like the sturdiness of the metal at the bottom. We still get that nice glass feel on your lips from the top.
I love that RDA too.
It's so easy to build on. It is amazing to build on. My only complaint about it, and this is my complaint anytime anybody uses grub screws, is that it has grub screws on the top instead of like Phillips head or flathead screws.
Or having the option of having a bag with. Does it come with screws?
It comes with extras, but not like not flatheads or.
But another thing I like is with both sets, the rose gold and the black, the screws match. So the black caps come with black screws, which I thought was really cool. And the rose gold comes with the rose gold screws. So like replacement screws. So they match. And I think that's very nice to have. Like I like to have matching screws.
They sent us the black mod, which is the one they had in stock, and they sent us the black cap that matches it, and then the black glass and metal one. So there's like a full metal cap you can get. It takes an 810 drip tip. This is my favorite one. I like it. It just feels more sturdy. And then there's like obviously the glass and the metal one, and then they also sent us the rose gold one because that's another color that you can get this mod in. It's just
He's had most use of it. I've only tested out for a few days because I didn't get one, but that's okay. Can't be greedy. I did test it out for a few days, and I really like the button. The button is important to me, the most important part of the thing, because that's what makes it work. And if feels like it's going to be like start getting all like falling apart on you, like hello,
we've had a lot of problems with buttons on mods.
Or it's going to start sticking where you auto fire and stuff like that. Hello. then that's what I don't like. But with that, you can actually feel that it's never going to have that kind of issue at all. It's just not going to have that issue.
It just has such a good feel to the button.
It's in the
Inside comes with these little plastic sleeves for your batteries,
which I really like.
which I think is great. So it's just to prevent any kind of shorting.
It's kind of like
against
the
sides.
broadside.
Yeah.
But you have the option of taking them out if you want the.
I don't know why you would, but you can definitely do that.
I mean, do you get a better connection with them out?
No, definitely not. No,
Yeah, because you can't. We thought maybe you can put a bigger battery in there, and no.
No, it's just for battery safety.
But I think you can take them out so you can clean it.
Definitely. Yeah, I like that they are removable, so you can get in there and really clean this whole thing out. It's made out of copper. This is just black coated copper, so it hits hard as F. It really does hit hard.
Yeah, like where you dropped it. It's like
I didn't drop it. I don't know how that happened.
well, it matches the caps. Cap. So I guess if you took off that black, if you wanted to take it off, like sand it down, it would be
match
the rose gold
or copper. However you want to say it. They do list it as rose gold, but it's copper. So yeah, and you can get this mod in copper, and you can also get it in stainless steel. I like the black one a lot, except for
I love the black one.
I
just like black
I would
mods.
prefer the copper one because I just like copper mods. But this one is made from copper, so you still get that. But this one is made out of copper, so you do get that hard hitting copper feel that you would get from a regular copper mod. It's just black, and it does look really stealthy, and it is a really nice looking mod. I think it's one of the nicer looking mods that we have. It's
and
just
it
sleek.
stands very well. It stands sturdy.
Yep.
It doesn't wobble in any way because on here because it's on a mat.
Yeah.
But because of how the button is so flush and so like nicely put together, it doesn't like some of these just wobble. Everything sticks to this. I have like metal everywhere all over this. What is this one? McLovin.
And it's got a nice venting hole on the top to go off to the sides.
Yeah, we were wondering how the batteries went, and then we looked and we were like, wow. Yeah, instead of like most tube mods either have it coming out of the bottom or out the top, like straight out the top. They have it coming out of the side, so if something did happen, it's not going to hit your face
or burn your hand.
Burn your hand.
It's gonna shoot up to the sides, which I think is such a great idea. So
Yes.
I always line up, and it kind of just naturally lines up the airflow holes, kind of line up with those vent holes, so that when you're holding it, those vent holes are always pointed away from you. I think that's genius.
You
Just
can
genius.
definitely tell they put a lot of thought into it, putting it together, and they did a really good job. I actually really like it.
I love the curves of it. It's really subtle, and you can't really tell with the black on camera.
It's kind of like the it's a little bit like the Dreamer with the curves.
Or like the 1111, if you guys are familiar with that. We don't have one here, but it's a little similar to that. It has this really nice little kind of feminine curve to it.
I didn't even know it had a curve. Like you don't even feel it, the curve.
No, and it looks really great. I think it looks at its best, obviously, with the RDA that it's intended to go with, which is this US.1. But it looks great with other RDAs on there as well. I've used stuff from .mod on here with the glass caps. It looks great. But to me, it always just feels best.
If you don't want it to 510, you can put a regular A10 drip tip on it.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't match completely, obviously, but I'm sure you can find a drip tip online.
They did send us a drip tip for the black one, which is this glass drip tip
510.
with a black. No, it's 810.
It is 810?
Yeah.
It looks 510.
No, it's 810.
Oh.
No, it's 810, and it goes. This one matches the black one. Obviously, it has little black O-rings on the bottom of it, but I think you can also get those in rose gold. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It does. I mean, I tried it on the rose gold one. I have a problem. My accent doesn't want me to say rose gold, and it does. I mean, you could get away with it, but it doesn't really match that well.
No, I mean this one's for the black one. I think.
Yeah.
100%. And then, when you have it all blacked out like this, I think it looks
really nice.
really nice. Yeah. So, and for the price, I think it's really it's about $150. So it's about typical for what you're gonna pay for what I would call
with the RDA?
high-end. No, that's just for the mod. But I mean, you're talking another $40. I think the RDA itself is not really expensive. It's about between $40 and $50. So you're talking about $200 for the whole setup, which I think is about typical for what this mod is, which is definitely a high-end mod.
It is worth what the price point is, because it is so put together and it's so comfortable to use. And you don't have to have any thought when you're using it. Like, you don't have to, like, oh, I have to hit the button a certain way, or I have to hold it. Nothing. You just vape, enjoy, and that's it.
To me, it's everything from like a showpiece mod, something you can show off because it is so attractive, yet it's still a workhorse. Like, I can take this with me everywhere. I know it's going to perform. I know the button's going to work every time I hit it, and it's just a fantastic mod. I can't say enough nice things about this mod. This is the kind of mod I would personally buy myself. If they hadn't sent it to us, which they did, full disclosure, they did send this to us for free for this review.
Thank you, Trinity.
Yeah, but this was something that I would definitely buy, and it's something that I could definitely see us buying more of. So.
Yes. I mean, I love everything. The only con I would have is suggestive is the lip, which...
Yeah, and that's going to drive some people crazy, like our boy Yeti, that little tiny lip. To me, I didn't even notice it till she pointed it out. But to somebody who's like OCD like that about their RDAs, that's gonna drive them fucking crazy.
But obviously, when you put the glass cap on it, it made sense why they did that. They want so you can put the glass cap and you don't even have a lip no more.
Like if you're using another RDA, like if you're using another RDA with one of their glass caps, you're gonna have no lip. It's gonna be 100% on there.
So I think that is the purpose of the lip, but if you're using their RDA with it and you're like me, it's gonna get. I mean, it took me a bit to override that look and say it's okay. Everything's okay, Panda.
I honestly didn't even notice it until you pointed out.
It vapes so good that I can overlook that.
I kind of like it. I'm so weird. I like things that aren't 100% flush. I'm a weirdo.
He's a weirdo.
I like 22mm mods. I like 22mm RDAs on 25mm mods. I'm a weirdo.
He'll use a tank on a freaking on a tube mod if it's a hybrid.
I will, 100%. I love tube mods. So yeah, so for me, Panda doesn't really score the same way that I do, but for me, this is about as good as it gets. So I would give it something like a 4.8 out of 5. I think it's absolutely top notch. I think it's 100% what I look for in a Mech mod.
I get it. Straight thumbs up. That's how I score. You know me. If you know my channel, I usually go thumbs down or thumbs up. And it's definitely thumbs up all the way. I love it. I definitely would love to go, if I had the money for one, I would definitely go purchase one. It's worth it. I mean, even if you can only afford the mod itself, that is fine. You can get their glass caps for your RDA, and it'll look perfect. It'll look perfectly like it belonged.
And also, I mean, you know, okay, so for the mod, I say 4.8 out of 5. For the RDA, and I kind of think of them as one thing because I've been using them as one thing.
Yeah, me too.
But if I separate the RDA, it's also top notch. The materials are of a super high quality. You can stick any build in here. Right now, we have this crazy ass build in here. It's like a triple parallel with Claptons and
He's like the greatest build in there. I vaped. Like, he cleaned it out for me, and I put my juice in there, and I vaped it out, and it was just the nicest build. It's got that warm vape, and it's just really good. I think anything else would probably wouldn't give it much flavor in that.
It's a pretty big open deck. You got to fill it up with wire, and this is a big coil. But like I said, it's like a triple parallel, so it's a pretty low ohm build, and that's what I recommend for this. Would be like a low ohm, larger build, something like Aliens would be good in here. But you want to fill up that space, like with any RDA. I think you really want to fill up any kind of dead space inside of it. But I love the way that the airflow works. It's simple. It's really easy to build on. I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. I think it's a totally excellent RDA, and in and of itself, I think it's worth buying. Even if you didn't want to buy the mod or you couldn't afford to buy the mod, this is an RDA worth having.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I like the RDA, and I love the look of it. I love it with this cap. It's just so sexy to me.
Let me see. It is really nice with these metal on glass caps. It looks really good.
I just like the black on the glass. I think especially the matte black. I even like this. It's just sexy. The metal with glass. It's just a very sexy, like.
To me, the only thing I dislike about it is a little bit of it doesn't match the shape as well as just the straight metal ones, because it kind of bubbles with the glass, which is unavoidable because that's just how glass is. But see, I'm a little bit less enthused by this look than just the straight metal look, because it looks radically different.
Yeah.
It's more of like a bubbly kind of girly shape with that.
That's glass. Something that it doesn't bother me. I just really like I just like these kind of caps. Period.
Yeah.
Like, I just have a thing with these caps,
And it actually
I'm
shortens
addicted
it.
to 'em.
It shortens the actual the height of the
Yeah,
mod
it
by quite a
does.
bit. So yeah, depending on what you want, I think that they give you every option that you can imagine.
I'm pretty sure the caps come both. When you buy
Oh, I just dropped everything.
when you buy the caps, you get both
Yeah,
options
definitely.
in there. So
Yep.
you get the solid black and you get the glass in them together. So you get 2 caps for one.
Yep. Yeah. When we got the RDA was in the black box, but then when they sent the separate rose gold ones, it had one of each cap.
Yeah, I thought that they sent 2 RDAs. I was like, oh, cool. But these was just the caps. But it's still awesome that they give you 2 caps,
Yep.
like 2 separate different styles for just the price that I don't know how much the RDAs
I'm not
are.
100% sure how the RDA itself. I'm pretty sure is around between 40 and 50. I'm not sure how much just the caps are, because
Yeah.
you can buy just the caps as well to go on.
But
your
they've usually been really affordable with their caps that I've seen. Like,
Yeah, the glass caps range anywhere between like
And they're-
20 and 25.
and they're made very well.
Yep.
So I mean, I can pretty much guarantee there's a lot of work that goes into these caps.
Yep.
So I appreciate every penny that I spend with them because they're putting a lot of work into what they do.
I think they're a really good price to performance value.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you so much to Trinity Glass for sending this out so we could take a look at it.
Thank you, Trinity.
And we are absolutely in love with this mod, and we can't wait to get more Trinity Glass hardware products in the future so we can share them with you guys.
Yes, definitely excited.
Yes. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Bye.